I got my guy from Jersey here with me, Dibiasi. What up?
What's going on, boss? How you?
What's going on? Welcome to Dibi World. Out now.
Right now.
Intro with DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God. Out now.
Yes.
How are you feeling? How does it feel to kind of have like this first project back into the world in 2021?
I feel great because it was actually supposed to be out in 2020, but I really kind of worked too hard on the project for me to just throw it out there and it just be like in 2020, so much things happened. Everything only lasted for 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I paused it for a minute and did a couple other things in between that. But now I'm here.
Yo, I'm excited for it. With this intro, we can get right into the intro real quick. So how did this kind of intro with Charlamagne and Envy come about? Like, obviously, I know you have a relationship with Envy to some extent, but how did that kind of all go down?
Hey, yo, being that I'm from Jersey and I was originally born in South Carolina. So I've had, being that I've been around, Envy is my guy, him have dealings. I've been around Charlamagne before, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like we've had conversations about me being born from South Carolina, he's from South Carolina, you know what I mean? So literally it's so crazy is because that's the day I met you at Power is
Facts.
the last day of the world. We was there, the world closed on us. You feel
we were taking shots at the hotel next door like it was the end of the world anyway.
Shots early in the afternoon, and that's when it became cool. But yeah, I went there to get up with Envy, and I ended up getting my drop from him, and Charlamagne walked in the middle of me getting the drop from Envy. And I just asked him, like, yo, I need you for something. He's like, all right, no problem. What you need me for? Like,
love that.
But now he literally did it right there, no problem, gave me peace, and we all went about our business. And I also actually got the footage of it so I can make the video come out all together. You know what I mean?
Yo, I love that. I love that. So with this project, because last year, you had dropped 2 collab projects. You did Trap Ties 1 and 2 with Sam Black. Why like, wait so long to kind of get back into the game with your own solo project?
I actually was supposed to drop mine in between that because when the world opened up a little bit in the summertime, I was really coming for it then. But then it was the summertime. I was locked down so much. I wanted to be outside. I can't even lie to you. I wanted to be outside.
No, because that was a good time. That was a good time because that's when Corona was only like 300 cases a day in the state.
Exactly. I was so excited to be outside. I didn't have time to go sit in the studio and finish up little ends I had to finish up. So, but I'm glad I also did wait it because I also like rearranged the project. You feel what I'm saying? Took a couple songs off, added a couple songs, put everything together perfectly how I wanted it now, and I'm happy where I'm at right now.
Right, and so you posted. I'm assuming this was the cover a few days ago, where it has like the bridge and it says Dibi World on it. With this, like, I guess what for you was like, the theme, or what were you trying to do with this project? Like, what was like the overall, I guess, message that you were, I guess, trying to send or trying to create, or what vibe you're trying to create?
If you're from Jersey City or you come through Jersey City, you have to see that bridge. That bridge says "Welcome to Jersey City." You feel what I'm saying? So I just changed that bridge to "Welcome to Dibi World," and because at the end of the day, I get busy in Jersey City. I've been getting busy in Jersey City for a lot of years now, and I'm well known. I do what I do. Like, you have to, if you don't know me, you have to know me. If you don't, you need to get to know me. You feel what I'm saying? So "Welcome to Dibi World" is basically about me, my aspects of every part of life, but what I deal with. Like, if I got to deal with family, if I got to deal with my streets, if I got to deal with the females in my life, that's what it is. You see everything. You know what I mean? That's all in one thing. Like, after this, you get to know me. You will understand me a little better.
Right. I love that. I love the meaning behind that. Since we're talking about Jersey, how do you feel about like the current state of Jersey hip hop? Because I've had a few people from Jersey on the show the past like month or so in 2021, and everybody has like a similar sentiment where they feel like they feel it's underrated. They feel like there's more talent there than the people really letting on. Obviously, Jersey Club was also a big part of Jersey hip hop for a long time. How do you kind of like feel about the Jersey hip hop scene like right now?
At the moment, I'm happy with it. Because you seeing the people that actually want it. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people have been getting lazy. Like, a lot of people just come in and out how they want to do, but pandemic brought all of the people that's still been doing what they've been doing between it. You know what I mean? So it's really every city, even my city, like Jersey has a lot of talent. We just messed up because we're literally right next to New York, or the other half is right next to Philly. You feel what I'm saying? So we just messed up, but for you to be even to stick out in it, you got to be great at what you do. So I'm happy for that. I want everybody to keep working. You feel what I'm saying? Keep pushing, because it's not going to be long. You know what I mean? We always have gaps with people. Like, I feel like when we had like back then we had Tretch and them. Back then we had Queen Latifah and them. Then it was a long stretch. Then we get Buttons. Then it was a long stretch. Then we get Fetty. Now it's a little stretch in between there. Like, if we get the right back to back people, it's unstoppable after that.
Why do you feel like there's like those stretches? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Because like I noticed that too, you know, and there are people from Jersey who always kind of pop up here and there, and that, you know, they do their thing, and it's dope. But there are like those big stretches in between, I guess, like big cultural moments for the state.
You know what it is? You know what it is? And not against nobody else, but we go so hard and we feel like we're so alone that when we finally get our chance, we don't care about nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we only care about who's around us. You know what I mean? So it's like, even if like Queen Latifah, them, when they got on, like they really helped everybody just with Flavor Union. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then we got Buttons helped a couple people around him, and then Fetty them only cared about him and his people. It's not, I mean, eventually everybody comes through to help everybody else, but they don't do it in the hype. They do it maybe a little later. You feel what I'm saying? And it don't matter by then. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I totally get that. And you originally told me you were from South Carolina, right? So how did this whole...
I was born in South Carolina.
Born in South Carolina. Yeah. Okay, but you're from Jersey. So how did this whole kind of like journey in music begin for you?
My journey in music began because I was like 100% in the streets. Like, my life used to consist of, I didn't think I was going to do anything but sell drugs for the rest of my life. You feel what I'm saying? I thought I sold drugs so good that I was gonna get awards and accolades for the way I sold drugs.
They got like a Grammy for selling drugs.
If they had it, I felt I deserved one. You know what I mean? So, but what came in is one of my friends. He came home from jail and he did music, and he was with a group of people, but he felt like he wasn't their top priority. And I mean, he shouldn't have been, because he came under some other people, but then I decided, like, yo, you know what? I got you. Let's come on. I'll pay for everything. I'll put you in the studio. And so just so happened, one of my best friends ended up started the studio. So me and him went half on the studio, and we brought him in. I used to be, I know you know this. If you ever been in the studio with rappers, that shit is like one of the most boring shit in the world. If you don't do music, you get what I'm saying?
Nah, facts. You'd be like, why do people want to hang out here?
For hours, like I could do it one day, but every day, oh no, I can't do this.
Yeah. So it'd be boring if you don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing anything,
that's what I'm saying. Like, and if it's not a party in there all day, like, you're just sitting there for nothing. So what I did is I was writing on the low. So when I was writing secretly, they never seen it till they caught me seeing it, and then caught me doing it. And then when I did it, I let them hear it. And they I mean, what it was I became bigger than him because I was bigger than him in the city. You feel what I'm saying? So it was more so they anticipated me more than they anticipated him, because he was great at what he did, but it wasn't like they didn't, like, it'd be a situation where it was like, they never knew me for that. So we did, after that, he also went to jail during the process, and I had to step up. And then if I'm gonna put money up for somebody, I might as well put it up for myself. I know I'm not gonna do me wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's right. I never gave up since then.
And then ever since that, we've been here.
That's why we here. And I'm a great networker, so that's why I run into everybody I can run into and do what I got to do.
Nah, and I see that on your IG, and I wanted to ask you about this, and I know it was a while ago, but I always hear such amazing things about Maino. And I've met Maino before in the past, and passing through, you know, Angie interviews and whatnot. And you dropped a song with him back in 2018 called "Want the Bag." And something that everybody has always told me about Maino, that are artists, is that Maino is amazing at just helping other artists get on, like giving features, doing this, doing that. So I had to ask you about that.
Me and Maino's situation, I'm gonna try to wrap this up as quick as I can. Me and Maino's situation is crazy because 2016, right? 2015, 16, in that area, maybe 14, 15. This guy I knew put on Facebook, hey, yo, I got a Maino feature with the beat. I got a Maino feature, hook and verse with the beat, if anybody want to buy it.
Oh, wow.
He's an engineer. So I bought it. I hit him fast as hell. Like, yo, let me hear it. Let me see. He didn't want to sell it to me because he's my friend. He wanted to actually make somebody pay the maximum for it. You know what I'm saying?
He was trying to get his bread. He was trying to get his money up. I get it.
And I understand that. But I told him, like, listen, what I'm doing right now, I need that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he sent it to me. I liked it. I said, what it is. We worked out a nice, decent price for both of us, paid him. So then I hit him again, like, yo, listen, is this really your song? Or you selling me some shit you stole or something like that? He was like, nah, this mine. They gave it to me. I'm like, all right, fuck it. It's gonna make my project look bigger when it comes out. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's gonna say feature Maino.
Yeah, of course.
So I end up putting it out. But what the smart thing and what I did was I never made the song a single. So I never added him, never did anything. So no lie, I put the project out. Like 6 months later, it's my birthday party. I'm at a party and it's in a spot in Jersey, and Maino just happens to just come out that night. Not for my birthday, just comes to the party.
Okay.
So when he come there, one of my guys, this guy I was cool with that was with him was like, yo, you ever met Maino? I'm like, nah. He's like, yeah, but y'all did a song together. And I explained to him the same story. But he knew the guy, he didn't trust the guy. So he was like, let me holler at him. So when he hollered at Maino, he's like, yo, what song? So they pulled me over there. I talked to him about it, blah, blah, blah. He was like, yo, I said, I didn't put the song out because that would have probably caused friction between us because I used it for promo for me. I didn't use it to really try to abuse you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was like, yo, you know what? I respect that. Send me the song. Let me hear it. If I like it, we're going to push it. So I sent him the song. The next day he hits me back. Yo, I like it. You did your thing on it. We got it. Make it a single. I'll help you push it. We pushed it. So now me and him frequently run into each other in New York clubs. So he's like, yo, let's get up and do one ourselves. So I got this cousin for years. When he comes to New York and New Jersey, his name is Jojo Capone. I don't know if you ever heard of him. His name is Jojo Capone. But when he comes in town, he's from Chicago. He stays at our house. So one day I'm coming from the studio, tired as hell. It's like 1, 2 in the morning. My uncle hits me like, yo, Maino here. Like, Maino here? Maino where? He's like, in the house. I'm like, what? He's like, yo, hurry home. I'm like, all right, bet. So I get home. I walk up the steps. They talking. Maino just looked like, yo, Dibby, what the fuck you doing here? I'm like, I live here. He said, yo, this your house? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh. So we talk, we end up talking to like 5, 6 in the morning. He was like, yo, you know what? Come to the studio tomorrow. We're going to do a joint together. And that's the joint he picked, Want the Bag. And that's how that came about.
That is the most like convoluted feature story I think I've ever heard.
Crazy. And me and him been on great terms ever since. That's crazy how it happened. So this goes back to him helping people. He damn sure helped me. You feel what I'm saying?
That's amazing. That's a great story. You know, like I said, that's kind of what I wanted to get out of you, because I wanted to see what your situation was like, and I love that he did that for you, and I love that kind of like it started off as like a weird kind of not ugly situation, but like a little messy, and it ended up in like a good way.
Yeah, like it could have been, but that's why I'm saying like also being for the streets, I know how some people will react to things, and I know how to also like make it make sense. You get what I'm saying? So he respected he really respected how I came at him. That's how it really worked. Like, because I could have did it crazy, and he could have been like, yo, how you get this? He don't believe nobody ever had this song. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I got it and it's out already and it's been out for 6 months. He was confused. Like, wow, you did great at hiding that.
I love that. So what do you hope that people take away from your new project? It's your first like kind of full project by yourself since the Trap Lives Matter project. What do you kind of hope that people take away from this?
Yo, you know what it is though? I've like the whole quarantine, I've been doing 2 things, like literally working out and also just because I care about my health and recording. So I did a lot of music in between that, but I also was so much in love with this project at the time. Like I feel like I can't drop nothing else new until I drop that. So it's like this coming, and it's a series of other stuff that's coming back to back with it. But I need you to understand how I'm coming, and this project is the perfect example of that put me there. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that. Well, I'm excited for everybody else to get to take a listen to it. Is there anything else that the people got to know before we sign off here for today? More videos, anything else that they got to be on the lookout for?
I'm just happy to be here. Just pay attention to me. Everything's coming right. It's going to come so fast you won't even understand it.
Yo, I love that. Let them know where they could follow you at. Anywhere, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you got. Let them know where they can get you at.
Everything is Dibiasi MB. Everything. DIBIASIMB. Everything.
Boom. There it is, man. Go check out the new project out now. It's Dibiasi on the radar, baby.
Appreciate you, Gay.
Bow.